most of them, they have no clue.
No.
They order, when you order coffee, then they know, but Pica Pingada, only the older generation knows.
I expect that.
Yes. So that's a little side thing. So we cut this in. No problem.
This is the intro.
This is the intro. And welcome again to Algarve TV and NewsShowTV. And we're still in Faro. And now I'm with Miguel from Dengun. And he will explain us what Dengun is doing. Well, I know a couple things. I know they do a lot, but it's better you hear it directly from the professionals. So, Miguel, welcome.
Thank you so much. And,
my pleasure.
Thank you for being an Algarvian.
Thank you. I'm happy.
Yeah. And so we need more people like you trying to promote and do entrepreneurial stuff here. So thank you for your service and your energy. So I moved here a little bit longer than you, so 20 years ago, and I decided to stay here in the Algarve. I wanted to build tech companies.
Yeah. Where are you coming from?
From Macau. I was in China, I grew up in Macau, and then I moved here 2002, 2003, I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And on the second day I was visiting, I'm staying. This is better than Thailand. I like it. So I don't understand why more people are not talking about this. And I decided to say, I wanted to build tech companies and work on innovation and the digital platforms. At the time was like social networks or whatever it is. But there was not a lot of people here working on that space at the time. Still today, there aren't as many as I would like, but many more than they were back then. So I wanted to do this. There was no investors, no one to mentors to help me out. So I started on my own with some friends like George, Niel, colleagues of mine from the university where I studied computer science. And there was a great foundation to meet a lot of builders and people that wanted to do stuff. And we wanted to build startups. We didn't know what we were doing. So we tried to start.
Most people start like this.
I don't know if I still know what I know what I'm doing, but at least I think no one knows when they start and you learn and you evolve. And that was the assumption. And today, Dengun is a digital group after all these years. In retrospective, I think I've been building kind of a 3D printing machine, 3D printer to build tech companies, to build startups, because that was the origin story and what I wanted to do. And almost all decisions are kind of motivated on one way or the other by that. And today we have 4 business units. So we build software products, because if you want to build tech companies, you should be really good at building software, early stage. How do you do it the most efficient way? Then we have a digital agency that's where we started, because the Algarve had clients that needed to build websites or marketing, but they didn't have the need to build software. So we started more on the agency and learning how do we do business, how do we add value to clients. Today we had more than 1,000 clients, and the biggest names.
In the Algarve or abroad?
All over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah,
that's great.
The core is Algarve in Portugal, because that's where we started. And today the biggest companies and the coolest companies, I would say, I'm very proud to say that are our clients. And we've established more than just clients. It's a relationship and a trust relationship that has been built along these years. So we had clients like, for example, Valdo Lobo, that has been with us for 10, 11 years. So for an
they
agent,
grow together then.
we grew together. And that's super cool, because it means that the company can keep up the pace and continue to be innovative and updated, let's put it that way.
They're very smart. They're very smart in what they're doing. Absolutely.
They've been doing really well.
I buy vegetables from them.
Yeah, they have a cool team.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
So that's it. So we have software development, the digital agency, and then we have an outsourcing where we recruit basically tech people, IT people, marketing people, and we place them to work in specific projects directly on clients. Remote mostly, but that's basically it. We build software, we help clients get sales and leads and to grow their businesses through the digital agency, and we recruit people to help them grow their companies. So if you're building a startup, you will need software, you may need help on marketing, and you may need help recruiting your first employees, and we can help in all of those things. So the 4th business unit is the startup studio. That's kind of the strategy where it helps these founders and these startups go from an idea to getting the first clients and then growing. But yeah, I think that after 20 years, now we're doing more of what I really wanted to do in the beginning, but it was a long journey. But I think it was needed so that I could add value.
And you located, that the audience know, Dengun is located right in the middle of all this, what happened with the innovation in a kind of incubator center where new people coming. So there is always an opportunity for people that coming new, that they can use your services. You can come with the experience. So it's perfect, actually. They don't have to go somewhere and just search. They can go directly to you and even have a facility here, what we heard in the other conversation before.
Yeah, I would say it's a one-stop shop that I wish I had when I moved to the Algarve 20 years, and I believe I've contributed a little bit to make it happen with my team and with Algarve Evolution, the Algarve Tech Hub, and a lot of cool people. Algarve, it's 100 times cooler than it was 20 years ago because people like you and others, and now we have this community that is bringing people together. The building is great, but it's people and the community that makes it run.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yes, I'm very happy that we have this building here and all the Algarve Tech Hub. We've done a lot of stuff, but I'm happier that people like you are coming and giving life to the building, because if not, it's just brick and mortar.
And we do it by heart.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. And all your information also to get in touch with Dengun or Miguel, we put under the video all your data. So if people feel inspired to come along and do it. And that's why we can talk straightforward also business. This is built in a format I created, Dietmar Götz Inspired Business. So that means really we're talking about business. We try to help, if it's a network, if it's a newcomer, if it's a startup or an existing company. Next week, I have a company, they're producing sourdough bread here in the Algarve.
Give me the details.
Yeah, I know. So it's important to transport this and get it out, what you want. It's not chitting, chatting. That's another thing. We want to do business. We want to do something together to help, invite people, inspire people. So that's great. So everything in marketing, everything, what you want to know, please get in touch with Miguel and the team. This was great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
good luck with this.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's I love it. It's a hard project, and our friend Jorge is working behind the camera. He's the social media guy today, and thank you very much. So he comes in front then too. So thank you very much for watching. I think there are lots of information upcoming, and we said this morning we maybe try to do this more often, permanently, with some news coming and new people coming. So maybe we set up a format and we do this regularly and spread the word and put it around the world.
Yeah, there's a lot happening, and I think that it's needed, because if not, there's no visibility.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a completely different Algarve than it was 10, 20 years ago.
Absolutely.
So it's much needed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much for watching. We keep you posted. Stay tuned. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.